Well, now the farmers have taken the call to block the national highway leading to Delhi, and in fact you can see the visuals that now the farmers and Kisan unions are climbing at the national highway. Just because the Mahapanchayat has taken the decision to block the highway just because their demand is demands to announce the MSP on sunflower. And here you can see the visuals. The massive number of protesters are here and reaching towards the national highway to block the Delhi national highway. And you can see they are also climbing the bridge as well. And now you can see the visuals. The visuals are getting tense, and even Haryana police have deployed the maximum security to maintain the law and order situation. But now the situation is turning to be very tense, and you can see the visuals that how these farmers are climbing towards the national highway flyover and just to block the highway. The Kisan Panchayat that is held at Pipali have now taken the decision just because after Rakesh Tikait came here and addressed the people, and after addressing the decision has been taken that they have decided to block the national highway with the demand from the Haryana government to announce the MSP on the sunflowers. And you can see the visuals. All the people who have participated in the Mahapanchayat, they have now came out, and in fact they will moving towards the national highway to block the national highway. So this is the situation presently in Pipali, and you can see the visuals are very much telling that how these people are coming out on roads and in fact moving towards the national highway to block the national highway. This national highway is leading to Delhi from Amritsar, and now it has been about to block by the farmers just because all the farmers are reaching towards the national highway. So here is the situation. Mahapanchayat has taken the decision regarding this. So this is the present situation here in Pipali. And police turn out to be the standbys, and they are watching that how the national highway is being blocked by the farmers. Though the police have deployed in a massive number, they have put out the barricades outside. Outside the Mahapanchayat venue also. But now the protesters and the farmers have came out and reaching towards the national highway Delhi to block the highway. The decision has been taken in the Mahapanchayat that held at Pipali Grain Market, and after the address of Rakesh Tikait, committee has taken the decision to move towards the national highway to raise their demand to announce the MSP on the sunflowers. This entire protest is against Haryana government with the demand to announce the MSP on the sunflowers. Yes, over to studio.
And we can see as being described about 170 kilometers away, we are told, from New Delhi at Pipali, the farmers after their Mahapanchayat, after being addressed, we are told, by Rakesh Tikait and others, have decided that they will block the highway. That's what we are being told, and from the visuals that we are getting, there is a large crowd, a large group of farmers who have not only blocked parts of the highway that are on the terrestrial road, but they have also climbed a flyover, and you can see some of them taking a dangerous walk onto a flyover's boundary wall and parapet, and they are blocking that as well. If Amandeep is with us still, if you can talk to us about the precise sequence of events that transpired, what exactly happened, who spoke, who said what, who decided that this will become a roadblock and a blockade from what it was, which is a Mahapanchayat. If you can talk us through the exact sequence of events and what is their demand.
Well, Ankit, the point is that the Mahapanchayat held, and in fact, in the last, Rakesh Tikait has given the lecture and addressed the people. And even after that, they have decided a committee that has been formed in the Mahapanchayat. They have decided to block the national highway. Since morning, they have gathered here in Pipali. This Mahapanchayat is all against the Haryana government, just because they wanted that Haryana government should announce the MSP on the sunflower seeds. And even though the government has not announced any kind of MSP, and they are pressing their demands, and today itself, all the farmers from the different states, including Punjab, Uttar Pradesh, they have called in, and even Rakesh Tikait was the one who addressed in the last, and in fact later on the committee has decided to block the highway. And and the impact is quite visible. After the decision they taken, all the farmers have came out on the road, and this is the road that is leading from Amritsar to national capital. And in fact the flyover, now the flyover has been climbed by the protesters, and further they will be sitting in the middle of the flyover. They'll be sitting in the middle of the flyover to block this national highway. Though the police have prepared the several arrangements, they have deployed massive number of security, Ankit, but that turned out to be no use, just because they just came out of the Mahapanchayat venue and just directly reaching towards the national highway, and now they have almost blocked the highway. They have climbed the flyover and reached towards the national highway. They are sitting in the middle of the road, and the visuals are all telling that how this entire event is turning out. And you can see the visual, massive number of farmers, Ankit, massive number of farmers. And let's wait and watch that how the police will handle this situation, and even how the government will respond to this, just because so far Haryana Chief Minister Manohar Lal Khattar has not announced any kind of MSP on the sunflower seed. Yes, over to studio.
Like Amandeep is describing, the number of farmers at this now Mahapanchayat 2 blockade has only been increasing in the last couple of minutes. We've seen them coming out with their flags. They're carrying various kind of placards also stating their demands. More importantly, they're also bringing out the tractors, it appears. The tractors and the small trucks also seem to be coming out. And in the sea of farmers, there doesn't appear to be too much of a police presence, at least insofar as the latest visuals are concerned. Only a sea of farmers walking out onto the highway that connects Amritsar to New Delhi. This is at Kurukshetra at Pipli in Haryana, about 170 kilometers away. Amandeep is there at the moment. Amandeep, what exactly is this blockade with a goal to? What do they want to do? Till when do they plan to block this road? And was this decision just taken on the spur of the moment, or had they warned that they would do so?
It was earlier apprehension that they might have to take any kind of action against this after this Mahapanchayat, just because their own Kisan leader Gurnam Singh Charuni has been arrested by Haryana police after registering a case on 5th of June when the road was blocked by the farmers in Shahbad itself. And in fact, after that, they have decided to hold a Mahapanchayat against the Haryana government. And even in the Mahapanchayat, a committee was set up, and they sit together and decided to block the road to put out the pressure on the government to announce the MSP on sunflower seed and to take the cases back against the farmers as well. So here you can see the visuals as well, that how these farmers are coming out on the roads and in fact blocking the national highway that is leading towards Delhi from Amritsar. And in fact now the highway has been completely blocked. The farmers out on the roads, and the police is preparing the strategy how to go about it.